What's good, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a great day today, y'all. My day is going good. I can't complain. I am sore. Yesterday was leg day for me, and when I tell you, baby, I am in pain. I'm in pain, but it's a good pain. It just let me know that I really did my thing yesterday, and I know that I did. But I wanted to come down here today. Listen, it be so much stuff that be going on, and I'll be trying to wait for y'all to get up. I'm gonna have to do a lot of pre-records because there's so much stuff that I'll be wanting to talk about. And when I get on here, I already know the stuff that I'm gonna talk about gonna take up more of the time that we gotta talk about. Okay, first we gotta talk. Listen, everybody, I appreciate it. Everybody, you know, Riley is my firstborn niece. Riley is my firstborn niece, and imagine my shock that everybody was sending me. I don't watch Next Gen NYC. I thought that I was gonna watch it. It just really didn't appeal to me just by the kids that they had on there. But yesterday, it could have been Thursday, but whenever it airs, everybody and their mama DM me about Riley. Everybody and their mama DM me about Riley. So I had to go and watch what was going on. I didn't watch the full episode. I did watch all of the clips, and it led me to how I feel about Riley. Ashley, gone with your BS now. She said Kayla was born first. But baby, I don't know Kayla's mama. Kayla ain't know nothing near related to me or anything like that, okay? But we're going to talk about Riley because Riley is aggressive drunk, and we're going to have to talk about Riley, and we're going to have to tell the truth about Riley. I believe in telling the kids the truth. Because it can help them out in life. So we're going to have to talk about that. Then we got to talk about Kelli versus Porsha. In my opinion, there's no way that Kelli could win against Porsha ever in life. There's no way that she could win. It's again, it is amazing to me because some of you, well, I'm glad to know that y'all can hear me. It's amazing to me that some of you, y'all don't like Porsha. And again, I get it. But when we talk about stuff, we have to be unbiased when we talk about it. And there's no way that Kelli could beat Porsha ever in life. But because y'all don't like Porsha, y'all make it sound like that she winning, and she's not. She's not, baby. There's nothing that she just needs to keep her mouth shut. Okay, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about Brit EBT. Oh, girl, you wanted the clown, and you made a clown of yourself. The clown came back to bite Brit EBT, and then we got to talk about K Michelle. Because I have been telling y'all about K Michelle all season, and that's what I love about coming down here and reviewing shows, because when you're unbiased, it shows in your reviews, and you don't have to switch up on people when you talk about them. You say something about the person and it stays. But what happens is the narrative have now switched since K Michelle is doing her K Michelle antics to somebody else. Okay? But before we get started, let's see who all in here, and then we gonna talk. I got a super chat. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Sweats Canal. She said, let's get this heavy shit out the way. My dad was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year, and that 7 Day Out Live the other day kept my spirits up while I was with him at treatment center. Thank you for real. Oh, thank you so much, Sweats Canal, and I'm so sorry to hear about your dad. Hopefully he recovers. Thank you for the super chat, Just here 751. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate it. Let me see who all in here. Candy, what's good, Candy? The Inform was good. Enlightened Soul was good. Necker Hood was good. Came to say Riley is a spitting image of grandmother Joyce. Spirit possesses Riley. That night, someone said that she had the same wig as Marge from The Simpsons. But see, let me tell you, we're not going to put that on Mama Joyce. Because Mama Joyce don't drink. We're not going to put that on Mama Joyce because Joyce don't drink. You know, I always called everybody Mama Mrs. or something like that or whatever. It kind of always rubbed me the wrong way that Nene used to call Mama Joyce Joyce, like that was up here. You know, I always say when I'm talking to anybody that's older than me, I'm always using yes sir, no sir. If I'm talking to anybody who's an elder, I'm always using yes sir, no sir. If I'm talking to any of one of my friends' mama is Miss such and such. Nene was talking, but you know Nene wasn't raised though. Nene wasn't raised. Rob J was good. He said, everybody, Gabor, hey, everybody, Gabor, get your niece. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. I was waiting for you to drag Riley. I need a good life. Oh, baby, we're going to get her. Ariana is a real-ass friend. I was cringing seeing Riley blame her. I feel Mama Joyce raised Rouse. Well, Glow Pedal, we know who did raise her, and that was Candy. We know who did raise her, that was Candy. Candy was too busy raising every motherfucking body else kids. Candy was too worried about Kayla. Candy was too worried about Kayla. And see, that's another thing too that we have to talk about, because what happens is, I feel like in our community, we see that Candy got money. We see that Riley had the best schools. We see that Candy was able to send Riley to NYU, and everybody was like, oh, Candy did a good job. Candy did a good job. But now we're starting to see that Candy really didn't do a good job. She didn't really do a good job, because I saw a lot in this little clip of Riley. I saw a lot in this little clip of Riley. We're going to have to talk about it. YDKL, what's good? L. Edwards, what's good? Corbin, Miss Lovely T. What's good? Niece's boyfriend and them fake friends may be stressing her out. So did the boyfriend appear on the show? Because what I saw, I didn't see the boy appear on the show. I saw them call the boy, and oh girl, ugh. Did the boyfriend ever appear on the show? This water I don't drink either. I don't drink either. This is water. But yeah, so she, I don't know. To love Kayla, don't do that. She say, no, niece is making normal adolescence mistakes. But see, in the group that she around, she can't afford to make them. She can't afford to make them. Let's go ahead and get started with Riley. Baby, Riley gave me mental patience. Riley gave me mental patience. I'm sorry. Look at Riley. Look at Riley. B. Smith said he was on the previous episode. He seemed to be disinterested, and y'all ain't sent me nothing. Y'all ain't sent me nothing. I gotta check out and see who this nigga is. Now, who is his people that Riley over there talking to? Or is Riley over there building the bell like Candy did Todd? Don't tell me Riley over there building the bell. Whose son is he? Is he Jay-Z long lost son? Whose son is Riley? Boyfriend. Who he belong to? Who he belong to? Let me know. She doing the Build-A-Bear thing like her mama did? Child. Oh, Riley. Oh, Riley. Kenneth Petty's nephew. Oh, my God. The fake boyfriend just want TV time. A 7-hour live this weekend. Chanel, gone now. Gone now. Gone now. She got to take what she gave. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. Riley will be 24-year-old next month. She's grown. So Riley got to Build-A-Bear, is what y'all telling me. Riley, what y'all telling me is that Riley got a nobody Drew. So, okay, so let's get over here on Riley. Okay, so again, I don't watch Next Gen NYC. Never saw one episode of it, okay? And so yesterday, Friday, was it Friday? I did the live Thursday. Friday, I don't even think that I checked my DM. So I don't even know what show. I don't even know when Next Gen NYC come on. But yesterday, I was checking my DMs, and about 15 people, no lie, sent me these clips of Riley, and they were saying, look at your niece, look at your niece, look at your niece, look at your niece. Right? And so I'm like, let me go over here and look and see what's going on Next Gen NYC. And I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I saw, y'all. Riley was drunk, and she was very, very aggressive. She was very aggressive. And listen, I know y'all don't want to put that word out there about black women, but over here we're going to tell the truth. She was very aggressive.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Okay, she was sloppy. She was drunk. She was slurring her words, right? She had her hand in people's face, and she was threatening to throw pizza. She was threatening to throw pizza. And to me, Riley came off to me as a Sierra. right? She came off as those black girls who not really hood, right? Not really hood, probably been around the hood, but she not really hood, but get around white spaces and want to jump bad because she around white people, right? She want to jump bad around white people, but I can guarantee you that she wouldn't have threatened to throw no pizza at Regina and Zanique, right? She wouldn't have threatened to throw no pizza and no. And it's so funny to me because I think I don't understand this underestimating people because they not black. Because I know some white girls and I know some Mexican girls who would have fucked Riley up just at the threat of her, just at the thought of her threatening to throw some pizza at them because it would have been disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? I know some Mexican girls that would have fucked. I know a Mexican girl named Blondie that would have fucked Riley up. Just at the pure mention of, I'll throw this pizza in your face. Riley would have been having to fight. Riley would have had a fight talking about, I'm about to throw this pizza in your face. She would have had to fight. She would have had to fight just at the threat of throwing the pizza at somebody. And what's so funny to me is that I've seen a lot of think pieces online, and y'all really fuck me up trying to excuse behavior just because a person is black. When we need to be able to tell the truth. We need to be able to tell the truth. In the real world, don't nobody give a damn about Riley being drunk. Don't nobody give a damn about Riley being drunk. If you can't hold your liquor, if you can't hold your motherfucking liquor, then you don't need to be drinking. That's the adult thing to do. If you can't hold your liquor, you don't need to be drinking.
Message.
You don't need to be drinking. And in the real world, don't nobody give a damn about Riley being the only black person in the group. Don't nobody give a damn about Riley being the only black person in the group. That's even more of a reason why she shouldn't be out there getting drunk. Her being the only black person in the group, she shouldn't be out there getting drunk, and she shouldn't be over there threatening people. And I gotta say it, and it may be too soon, but I gotta say it because it'll help her in the future. She over there getting drunk and threatening people in a group like that, she gonna end up like Nolan Wells. She gonna end up like Nolan Wells. I'm telling you, that's even more of the reason why y'all need to tell the girl the truth, and she need to quit playing and being around. That's even more of a reason why she shouldn't have even been over there drunk and stuff around these people and threatening people and stuff like that. Because what I saw, Riley was clearly in the wrong, and if that girl would have fucked Riley up, they wouldn't have did shit because Riley started it. If that girl would have got up from that table and fucked Riley up, put a 3 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. If that girl would have got up and fucked Riley up from what I saw, they wouldn't have did nothing because Riley started it, baby. You need to watch your surroundings. You need to watch your surroundings, and we need to start telling our children the truth instead of babying them. If the girl triggers you, stay away from her. If the girl triggers you, stay away from her, or don't drink around her. Or don't go around her when you're drunk. But y'all think, girl, she do not need to be around that. Baby, this is not a safe space for you. You are dead wrong. You around him drunk. That girl would have fucked you up over there, girl, and they would have put you in the Uber somewhere. You know, girl, look. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. Candy need to tell the girl the truth. This wasn't a good look. Riley is navigating life, trying to be a grown woman. Riley gonna get fucked up. Riley gonna get fucked up. Riley is 24 years old. Nolan was nothing but 18. He wasn't nothing but 18. And I'm not saying that Nolan did something over there on that boat. I'm not saying that anything happened like that. But what I'm saying is, this is even more of a reason why she shouldn't be around here getting aggressive and stuff with people. On that liquor. Thank you for the super chat, cutie content guy. He said, in the words of Ashley Darby, she's too big for that. Can't hold your liquor, shaking my head. And the way that she was talking and treating Ariana, Candy didn't raise her for the outside world. Candy didn't raise her for the outside world. And to me, I felt like that Riley was wrong in the way that she was talking to Ariana, because in my opinion, girl, what more do you want me to do? I tried to get you and take you away. To me, I feel like Riley wanted to take accountability, but she didn't want to take all the accountability. She didn't want to have everything on you, girl. You the one that keep on putting this drink to your mouth. You the one that keeps on putting this liquor to your mouth. And the sad part about it, we got to do it. Girl, what is this matted up ass wig on your head? You sitting up here talking about you can't afford a Birkin? Girl, look at this fucking matted up ass wig on your head. Ass wig. This old dried up ass wig. Go sit your soulful ass down. Go sit your soulful ass down. Can't even run your fingers through that shit talking about a Birkin. What she should have said, girl, what would a Birkin do for you? What would a Birkin do for you, bitch? Girl, if they even gave you a Birkin, girl, you would still be invisible. Ain't nobody worried about you, girl. Ain't nobody worried about you. I thought Riley was good, Shirley. I thought Riley was going to law school, get this girl off TV and do something important with your life. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, everybody can't be a star, bro. Looking like a 50-year-old. Riley look like somebody that got look like she got 4 kids and 2 different baby daddies, y'all. About a Birkin. Girl, you ain't even fab like that. You ain't even fab like that. But talk your shit, though. Talk your shit. But the girl wasn't. To me, the girl gave me, and I blame Garcelle. The girls can't even spar with the girls no more when they the only black person in the group no more. Right, nobody Riley. What was the name? What was the name of the song, Gas Lover? That Candy tried with her. So Candy had her in the DJ booth. Better late than never. Candy, stop, girl. Candy, what is Carisha doing over there with Candy? Better late than never. Block don't give a damn, child. Everybody can't be a star. She don't got star quality. She don't got star quality. She don't. Girl. See, Andrew was hard on Kayla, but not Riley. I am hard on. I'm not. Listen, I'm not hard on nobody. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, better late than never. That's what they say, Candy. If you don't go on. Candy say, I'm gonna make a hit song about fatherless children. Man told you to get an abortion, girl. You should have listened to him when the man told you. I live for but see what happens is when the girl couldn't even really get to go at Riley like that. She had to whisper because she really wanted to give it to Riley. Riley sitting up here talking about this girl on ketamine and stuff, and then then she sitting up here talking about why did you even bring it up, girl? Girl, Gabor, you talking about your niece? I am, but we family. This is blasphemy, Gabor. Now our nieces can't even make mistakes. Kayla, baby, that mistake that Riley was over there making could have ended her life. That mistake that Riley made over there could have ended her life. You put your hand in the wrong person's face like that, drunk or not, somebody gonna whoop your ass. You over here threatening to throw pizza in a bitch's face? Girl, somebody gonna whoop your ass. These people don't give a damn about that. These people don't give a damn about that. They don't. And I'm just being real with you. And as big as she is too. Girl, please. This is a great big old girl. Can't nobody listen. She can make mistakes, but she can't make them. She can't afford to make these mistakes in this climate in that group of people that she was with. She can't make those mistakes. We seen the story about the black woman that went over there to the sleepover, and all of a sudden she fell out. Everybody went to sleep, and she fell out the third floor of the building, of the home. We see the story about Nolan Wells. You get what I'm saying? We seen it. We seen it. Come on, baby. Let we lucky. And listen, I really believe the only reason why they put a motherfucking ass in the Uber is because she was on TV.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
They put her in the Uber because she was on TV. Because while she was over there with that drunk shit, I can't stand no drunk shit around me. While she was over there with the drunk shit, what was it? What's the punk name? Excuse me, God. Let me not do that. What's his name? Max Brooks and Ariana went to go get some pizza. And they was like, oh my God, they didn't like it. They didn't like the way that she was acting. They didn't like the way that she was acting. And she gonna talk about, ain't Riley gonna come out the restroom talking about, I don't like the way this looks. This is gonna be me being a drunk. That's exactly what it looks like, because that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, baby. But we gotta prepare you for the real world. You could have lost your life this night. You could have lost your life that night, that night. And you could have lost your life. And luckily y'all was outside somewhere, because I really feel like if y'all was in somebody's home, somebody they would have fucked you up. They would have kept on feeding you drinks. They would have kept on feeding Riley drinks, and Riley would have got drunker and drunker. And I just feel like it would have been another shampoo. I'm just being real with you. It seemed like everybody over here tired of your shit. And how I knew it is because when she said, you can't even afford a Birkin, did you hear Ariana say? Did y'all hear what Ariana said? She said, I can't afford a Birkin either. I can't afford a Birkin either. And Ava said, neither can I. So everybody was on her side. Everybody was on her side. Girl, gone. Okay? Mm-hmm. And Candy, raise this girl right. Candy needs to do a lot of raising with her. Riley give me spoiled brat. I'm telling y'all, okay. Candy ain't that damn rich. God, she messing a business relationship. What business? What business? What business? Child, this dry ass wig that Riley got on her head, baby, she can't even get a Luster's commercial. Please. Baby, girl, Kayla was raised, Kayla was raised, Kelly, I don't want to say that Kayla was raised, Kayla got street smart. Riley do not. Riley don't got street smarts. Riley think that every event she go to, she could go and get a drink. Sometimes you got to look at your surroundings and you have to calculate in your mind, can I drink around these hoes? Can I drink around these hoes? You know what I'm saying? Can I trust somebody in here? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, Brooks probably think he want to try some pussy tonight and try over here and try to get me. And she don't know how to. You got to be able to calculate what's going on. Everybody ain't your friend. Just because you going somewhere and they got drinks in us and they got you, don't mean that you just be turning the motherfucking drinks up just because they serving them. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But boy don't care about Blaze, only Riley. I only know Riley. Gene said, you don't know everything, sir. I know one thing, Gene. I know one motherfucking thing. You know what I do know? Derek ain't give Pinky no $5 million. Derek ain't give Pinky no $5 million. Shut up. Shut up. I knew that. Bitch. I knew that. I know that he didn't give Pinky no $5 million. Mister, he got money. He got money, though. Child, please. Go on, Gene. Go on. I'm gonna let you make it. Shut up. Sit in the comment section and be quiet. I don't want to hear your fucking mouth. Okay? What else did I see? Child. Oh, let me get it. I went and found it. Let me see Twitter. Oh, Brit EBT. Oh, Brit EBT. See, girl, Brit, you know what Monique said? See, when you do foolery, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. The clown comes back to bite. Okay? So, Brit EBT. Brit EBT. Now, the last we saw of Brit EBT, she was riding around Atlanta when Kenya Moore got evicted from her salon. She was riding around Atlanta, riding through the scene. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look for her moment. Okay? And I remember Quad wrote, what did Quad write? You know, don't never laugh at nobody's downfall. Okay? According to No Chaser, it says U.S. Weekly has uncovered that Brit Edie is accusing her estranged husband, Michael Cunningham, of financial and emotional abuse. As their divorce is ongoing, former castmate of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Brit Edie filed a motion in June, alleging Michael stopped paying expenses that he covered during their marriage. These items include her mortgage, HOA fees, household utilities, car payments, and car insurance. She says that she is unemployed and depends on Cunningham financially, who allegedly earns $30,000 a month as an investor and developer. Documents claim that Cunningham has been a breadwinner during their marriage and claims after she filed for divorce in January, the payments became delayed, negatively impacting her credit, creating an additional hardship. I thought that you, Britt EBC, I thought that you was a credit expert. I thought that she was a credit repair woman around Atlanta. I'm not trying to be funny, I'm being real. Didn't she have a credit repair? I thought that she was a credit repair person, right? Okay. Edie claims these actions were made by Cunningham to gain leverage in their divorce. The couple is scheduled for mediation July 31st. Oh, Britt. Oh, Britt. Oh, she was doing insurance fraud. Okay. Insurance, a credit scammer. Same thing. Insurance fraud. What's good, Diva? Yes, insurance fraud hoe. So she was over here doing insurance fraud. Financial and emotional abuse. But you riding through Kenya being evicted. And what it say? You about to be, at least Kenya was evicted from her business. It was still shameful. But at least it was her business. It wasn't more manna. It wasn't more manna. Okay? Your mortgage ain't being paid. Your HOA fees ain't being paid. Your lights about to go off. Your car payment, they about to come pick up the car. And you ain't paid your insurance. Girl, depending on the nigga, will make you a dead hoe.
Message.
Girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, please. Well, maybe you can get cool with Kelli and y'all can go over there and live in Shamia's house. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Maybe you can go over there and room with Kelli. Girl, you talk so much shit. Girl, you thought that, baby, and then the way that you treated your family when you was with Mike, girl. The way that you treated your family when you was over there with Mike, girl, you thought that you was living a life. Thought that you was living a life. Hopefully, Bravo, hurry up and settle your lawsuit that you got against them. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully, Bravo settled the lawsuit that you brought up against them. Maybe you can pay your rent. Maybe you can pay your mortgage. You know what Mike also didn't pay? He didn't pay for the people to eat at your event. He didn't pay for the people to eat at your event either. He didn't pay for the people to eat at your event. I really want to know, how did Britt EBT get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? How? How? How did this girl get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Punk puss. Punk puss. Girl, you didn't even show up to the reunion. You is an insurance fraud hoe. You like get rich quick schemes. Girl, please. I can't take it. Okay? So we got that with Britt EBT. Child. Can't take it. What else did I see? Y'all, PK has been dragging Dorit. We ain't got enough time to talk about PK dragging Dorit, but I've seen that PK is in the media accusing Dorit. Dorit's supposed to be in Paris for her birthday, child. But they said that he's accusing Dorit of purposely not renewing their kids' passport. And he's trying to blame Dorit. PK, let me pull up a picture of PK. Because niggas kill me when they do stuff like this. PK, if you was a present father, you could have been there to make sure that they motherfucking passport was active. You should have made sure that it was renewed. You yourself. Why are you waiting for Dorit? See, what happens is, you was looking for Dorit to do everything, and that just shows that you wasn't a present father. How come you didn't make sure that they was renewed? Them your kids too? Them your kids too? Shit. Gabor, did we talk about Riley blaming Ariana the next day? We did. Did she say that did she really say that her parents' divorce was taking a toll on her? Now, Aaliyah, I heard her say that her parents' divorce was taking a toll on her before that happened. But I'm pretty sure that when they showed that it was after, and she's using it. I don't know if she's using it as a excuse. I think that she's using it. It don't give me that she really fucked with Todd like that. I think all them pictures and stuff we saw her Todd, I think that she's just trying to get in front of what we saw. I didn't like that for Riley at all. I really didn't. Her conversation with Candy was laughing. What's good, Toria? She has physical custody, so it's her responsibility to do it, but it costs money to renew them. It's not cheap. She broke. Well, he could have talked to her about it and gave her the money to do it. But it still shows, what it shows me is that, I understand what y'all are saying, but growing up, I don't understand what y'all saying. We live with my mom, but my dad was an active father once he got out of jail, right? He was an active father. I think that when you're an active father in your children's life, you know the day-to-day what's going on, and you don't have to be with the mother to be an active father. You know the day-to-day what's going on. You know when the passport needs to be renewed. You know, for instance, with my car and stuff like what's going on. When I first got my car, my daddy knew when I needed to get an oil change and all of this. You get what I'm saying? To me, PK gives me absent. We know that he's an absent father. We watched the show. He's an absent father. But you can't put everything on Dorit because those are your children too. Where she lack, you need to be picking up. He should be picking up. We're not gonna put everything on Dorit. Yeah, because is she probably financially not responsible? Yes, but you knew that when you was married to her. You knew that you should have been looking out for the kids when you knew that she wasn't financially responsible. Okay. What else did I see? Kelli versus, let me find it. Kelli versus Porsha. Okay. Are we gonna do Kelli versus Porsha first? Yeah, let me see. Do we got it? Let's see. Where is it at? Oh, wait, goddamn minute. Let's see. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, let me see. I know how to find it. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, share. Listen, baby, Kelli got a lot going on. Kelli got a lot going on, okay? So, of course, the confessional with with Phaedra, talking about Kelli has been going viral. And let me say this about the confessional thing with me. I don't know. Okay. Phaedra get a lot of backlash. To me, I feel like it's a lot of whining, right? When we're talking about the shade in the confessionals, I feel like it's a lot of whining when we get to complaining about the confessionals, because everyone on the show, or at least on the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, shoot confessionals. But on other shows, it's usually the full-time housewives. But now, even Cynthia, who's not full-time, is shooting confessionals, right? And as we know, the confessionals are shot in segments, but they're after the scene. After the scenes and stuff have been filmed, right? And so, in my opinion, I think that they're all shady in the confessionals. And I think that it's whack to demonize somebody for being shady in a confessional. And I think that is whiny because they all have their chance to do the confessionals, and the confessionals make up the show. And I don't see it as them not keeping the same energy. I just think it's time for them to, after you think about it, after a couple of months, you're thinking about things that you could have said, or you're thinking about things to make it interesting. You're trying to sell the scene when you're talking about it, right? So it's time for them to make up for that moment. And they're also going against the other girls, because I'm sure all of the girls are asked to comment on a specific scene or a specific scenario, right? And it's time for them to take their shot, right? Because they want their shot to be shown, right? And so I think that Porsha did a real good job. Okay, so the clip was going viral about the Kelli getting a $70,000 smile, and Phaedra saying, if a man wanted to give me $70,000, I would have told him to give me the $70,000, buy me some Crest White strips, and give me the $69,972 for my teeth. Okay, so Phaedra wrote, the math ain't mathing, and Porsha wrote, teach the hobbits. Okay, and then it says Porsha reposted this post, and she put teeth plus teeth equals 0. Okay, so then Kelli got down to the Twitter. Oh, how do I exit here? Oh shit. Okay, so Kelli got down to the Twitter. What is going on? Here we go. Kelli got down to the Twitter. Okay, it says, hey Buckaroo, this is Kelli. Not everyone wants the Mr. Ed special. My smile is just how my man likes it, small and bright. Of course, the sponsored queen managed to make my attorneys post about herself. Meanwhile, her body, house, teeth, car are all sponsored by any African with a pulse. XOXO, the hobbit you hate. Okay? Kelli, you gotta stop, baby. You gotta stop.
Stop! It ain't no way you can win!
It ain't no way you can win. It ain't no way you can win. Okay, so let's break it down. Not everyone wants the Mr. Ed special. You did. You did. That's why you went and got your teeth done again. You wanted the Mr. Ed special. That's why you went and got your teeth done. That's why you went and got your teeth done. Okay? She said, my smile is just how my man likes it, small and bright. Nobody said anything about your smile, baby. They wasn't talking about your smile. Okay? She said, of course, the sponsored queen managed to make my attorney's post about herself. Meanwhile, her body, house, teeth, car, all sponsored by any African with a pulse. Kelli, did you pay $70,000 for your teeth? You didn't pay $70,000 for your teeth, baby. Your boyfriend paid $70,000 for your teeth. That means that they were sponsored, baby. That means your teeth were sponsored. Kelli, you late. You late. Thank you, Dina. Tell the truth. Real H-Town. Real H-Town chick. She fixed the teeth. They're not a business. She fixed her teeth. They're not a business. Nobody was talking about you. You worried about the teeth. Nobody's talking about you getting your teeth done. We get it. You want a $70,000 smile. But your kids walking around here and kicking pools. You over here living under Shamia's house, right? What's up? What's up? You missing the point.
You's a stupid motherfucker.
You're stupid. But she didn't want horse teeth. Nobody was talking about her having horse teeth, though, Angela Kane. Nobody was talking about the horse teeth. It's so funny to me that Kelli, to me, y'all, let me tell y'all, baby, there's no, right, you need a sponsor, Kelli. Baby, you're being sponsored by Shamia. You're being sponsored by Shamia. You're living in Shamia's house. You're living in Shamia's house. You're living in Shamia's house right now. Right now. To me, in my opinion, Kelli can never win against Porsha. If you ask me, she just will never be able to win against Porsha. If you ask, she won't be able to. She just can't. She just can't. I think that if Kelli was going against anybody else, y'all would eat her alive. But because it's Porsha and y'all don't like Porsha, y'all will never give her anything. Y'all will never give her anything. Kelli always try to throw her marriage in Porsha's face. You get no points for staying with in a marriage that no longer served you. You can say that you was married for 11 years and Porsha was married for 11 days, all you want to, baby, but you get no points for staying in the marriage that no longer serves you. That doesn't mean shit, baby. The nigga was going upside your head. The nigga was hiding you in closets. He was had your babies and stuff over here when you birthed them. They backs was caving in and shit. You get what I'm saying? You ain't no way you could win. You always try to attack Porsha. Ain't no way that you can win. At least now Porsha probably won't be able to stay in the house, but she didn't have to go and move into Shamia's house. At least she had somebody that would sponsor her. The girls can't get a sponsor. The girls can't get a sponsor, and then when they get one, they want to talk. But what happens is, Porsha, Kelli tried to make herself seem last year like she was this pulled up woman, and I would never do the stuff that Porsha was doing. But you went and got you a sponsor because somebody was willing to pay for you a $70,000 smile, and you let them pay for it. You let them pay for it. You wish that you had a sponsor. You wish that you was in her position. You do. You do. Meanwhile, her body, house, teeth, car, all sponsored by any man with the African with the purse. So is your smile, baby. So is your smile. But you got bigger things to worry about, Kelli Kel, because where we at? And it was something that I wanted to say the other day too. When we talk about Kelli and Porsha and when we talk about this stuff as a whole, I wanted to say this the other day, but as y'all know, well, I don't know if y'all know, but on Twitter, I'm pretty sure it has probably made everybody's algorithm by now. But there has been this unmasking of these gay porn stars on Twitter that do like sex work on like OnlyFans and Twitter, right? And there was a content creator who was unmasked, and his pictures were very unbecoming. His picture was very unbecoming, and so there was a lot of discourse about about the man. Everybody was saying that the man was ugly. There was a lot of discourse about whether the man was ugly or not, whether the man was average looking or not. And there was even people that was saying that because they said that this man was ugly, that it was anti-Black, right? And then I seen a comment that said, it was a comment who said, well, all of the man need is this, and he need that, and he need this, and he need that. And it reminded me of what I wanted to say the other day. We was all up here having a conversation, but of course, when you got that many people up here talking or whatever, you kind of forget what you have to say. But it was when we was talking about Dirty Diana and Slam Pig Sarah, and we was talking about, Dirty Diana having her body done. In my opinion, I think that when we're judging people, we have to judge by what we see in front of us, right? So if Porsha mama went and got her body done and she's built like a brick house now, we have to judge the brick house that we see in front of us, right? If Shamia mama, you know, got a 76-year-old body and she comfortable with that 76-year-old body, we got to judge the 76-year-old body, right? That's just like saying, I can't judge Angela against Shamia because Angela still got her gap and Shamia went and got braces. You get what I'm saying? We can't, no, baby, it's stupid. We have to judge by what is sitting in front of us. And if some people are okay with the average looking body and they okay with it, they could have the average looking body. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what they choose to present. That's cool. But when we see the BBL body and it's a good BBL done, we gonna judge it. And when it's botched, we gonna judge it. But we have to judge by what we're seeing in front of us. So I don't think that because they're all enhancements, right? Whether you get your boobs done, whether you get a BBL, whether you get braces for your teeth, whether you get veneers, you know what I'm saying? All of it is enhancements. And so we have to judge by, in my opinion, what we see standing in front of us. If some people are comfortable with their body and they don't want no enhancements, that's cool. But baby, we still got to be able to judge and be honest about what we see in front of us. Thank you for the super chat, Diva. She said no one talks back to Porsha. Kelly isn't going to back down from her. Porsha needs that, but they're both in the same boat. Porsha got to be out by September. Oh my God. Got to be out. Baby, it seemed like Kelly probably gonna be over there. Kelly probably gonna be over there with Porsha and Brittany over there in Shamia house. In Shamia guest house. My God. My God. Porsha, to me, and I said this before, to me, Porsha is gambling. I would have never sold a house. I would have never put my mama out of a house to try to pay for this big old house over here with Simon. I would never do it. Okay? But Kelly, back to Kelly. Kelly keep on trying to throw this stuff. Kelly got other stuff to be worried about with Porsha. And I do get that she probably just going to be over there talking. She just trying to say something back. But you just got to be quiet when they're talking about money. It says, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kelly Potter bank account reportedly at risk of seizure over unpaid six-figure debt. Okay? RHOA star Kelly Porter is at risk of having her bank account seized after a lender won a massive default judgment against her. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, ARF Financial sued Kelly and her restaurant Nana's Chicken and Waffles in 2025. When she failed to respond, a judge entered a default judgment against her for $217,301, an amount that continues to climb with interest. The company is now subpoenaing banks in an effort to track down and seize funds from any accounts tied to Kelly. A representative for Kelly told TMZ this matter stems from a business loan that Kelly and her ex-husband, Mr. Farrell, obtained over 5 years ago while married, adding that the debt was already raised during their divorce, where Kelly argued her ex-husband, Mark Farrell, should be on the hook, a claim he has denied. Her rep maintained the matter would be rightfully resolved, noting Kelly has not yet been officially served with the new suit. Kelly, I must say this, baby. From what you did last year to this year, baby, that was a great fall that you did. Even from the beginning of this season, the shots that you was taking at Pinky by saying that she eat meat and she's not a girl's girl because you tried to call her and stuff for your business, baby, this is crazy. This is crazy. But I do hope that you come out, you know, on top of this. I want to see, you know, I want to see you come up. I do. I want to see you lose everything and rebuild. Because baby, when I tell you you have lost everything, baby, you lost everything. You have lost everything. The fact I really can't believe. The only thing with me with Kelly, I'm not mad at Kelly for following the hard times. We all go through them. My thing with me for Kelly that she did, that I'm shocked over, is that she over there living in Shamia's house.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
I would have never moved in Shamia's house. I would have never moved into Shamia. There's no way. I would have been at home with my mama. This is rock bottom. I would have been at home with my mama. I would not have been in Shamia's house. There's no way. I would have been at home with my mama. I would have told Jarvis, let me keep the missing teeth on the side. Give me the $70,000 to pay my bills, right? But I would have never been at home with my mama. Shit, girl, if you had to go over there with Jarvis, I wouldn't blame you. But I wouldn't have went over there at Shamia's house. I would have never gave nobody on this show. If Shamia truly, I would have never gave nobody that over me on this show. I would never have done that. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have done that. Okay. Who else we got? I want Kelli to live. I want her to pay her bills. Giselle ate that. This is the downfall of being married. The divorce breaks a lot of women. Okay. Who else do we got? It was somebody else. K. Michelle. Gabor, it's Auntie Wendy's birthday. Oh my God, I miss her so much. Happy birthday, Wendy. She is a sensitive Cancer. She is a sensitive Cancer. Shout out to all the Cancer. Cancer season almost over with. Okay, let's get over here to K. Michelle and Shamia. It's so funny because that's what I love about reviewing the shows. The beauty of reviewing a reality show and coming down here being unbiased is that, you know, what you say stands the test of time, right? There was a way that I saw K. Michelle was moving with Porsha, and nobody wanted to call her out on it because it was against Porsha. But now opinions have swayed all of a sudden that it's been done against Shamia. And other people are calling it out, okay? So Empress Mara, the first person I heard, well, another person that I heard say something about the way that K. Michelle was moving was Dustin over with Carlos King, okay? And the way that K. Michelle has been moving when it comes to Shamia. Because when she was doing it with Porsha, it was okay. But now with Shamia, it's like, oh my God, hold up, right? But I'm wondering if people are going to start saying that K. Michelle is doing Porsha's work now. Or is she a lapdog for Porsha, right? So somebody wrote, pointing out speaking on mothers was such a good point. And I guess they was talking about Dustin. And so K. Michelle wrote, fuck all of y'all, all these ridiculous think pieces. Her mama shouldn't have been in no club talking shit about nobody and trying to form her daughter an alliance in a hookah lounge past midnight. I don't care if her tits was over her shoulders. I didn't do it or say a word. It was brought to me and 4 random Africans at a table. I be minding my business. K. Michelle, what are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? You never, and that's what I'm saying with K. Michelle. Her story keep on changing. Your story keep on changing. Now you saying that Shamia mama was in the club talking shit about people, trying to form an alliance. But at first, you never said that she was talking shit before. What you said was that she was preying on you. And you never said that I was with no Africans either. You never said there were no Africans in there. You talked about her titties being above her head. But at first you said that she was praying. Now you saying that the mama was in there talking shit. But the comparison that Dustin made is that you know that Porsha don't play about her mama, and you wouldn't say nothing about Porsha mama, but you over here talking shit about Shamia mama. Now you over here talking shit about Shamia's mama. Okay? She said, I don't care if her tits was over her shoulders. It sounds like you do, baby, because you brought it up. It sounds like you do care that her tits was over her head because you brought it up. And the thing with me, baby, nobody who ass was leaking at the Country Honor Awards, leaking all over couches and shit, they had to put you to sleep to get that silicone out your ass, could say anything about my mama and her titties. Nobody with a leaky BBL could say anything about my mom and her titties. I wouldn't give a damn if they was above her shoulders, baby. They wasn't leaking. They wasn't leaking. She said, I didn't do it or say a word. Thank you for the super chat, Diva. She said, how do we know Porsha doesn't play about her mama when she just put her out? Oh, amen. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. She do play about her mama when she put her out. And she do play about her mama because, baby, she didn't do nothing to Shamia. She didn't do nothing to Shamia. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, I told y'all she wasn't a good fit for the show, and y'all beat me up. Give it up for me. Give it up. It's you, baby, a.k.a. me. Thank you for the super chat, Q. I appreciate it. You did say she wasn't a good fit for the show. Okay? It's okay, Michelle, bro. I'm not sick anymore. Anything goes. Now look at God. When was you sick, baby? When was you sick? Call it Twitter gangster if you want. Funny how everybody is now on Twitter expressing themselves. The girls wasn't doing that, but judge me when I tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. But baby, they were. But baby, they were on Twitter before. And the girls on Twitter got fined. The girls on Twitter got fined. I called it out. When Candace is on Twitter, what did Andy say? Exact word he said, she was a menace. She was fined for being on Twitter because he called her a menace on Twitter. She was fined. Lisa Renner was fined. They made exceptions for you. She was a disaster. Thank you, YDKL. She was a disaster on Twitter. They made exceptions for you because you was K. Michelle. But the girls was on Twitter before you, baby. The girls is on Twitter before you. The girls is on Twitter before you, baby. Let's stop it. I'm not sick anymore. Girl. Okay? Somebody wrote, I wish we got to see this K on TV. She said, you will win, baby, so we can see it. Win. Win so we can see it. Okay? Somebody wrote, oh, here we go. Here we go. Kelvin is what I'm on. I didn't see this. It says, funny how the story has changed now from her mama was in there praying up a storm and now she talking shit about people. I guess Porsha was right about you switching up after the season. Shamia really played herself. K. Michelle wrote, shut up, clown. I said both. She was holding my hand praying and talking mess about another castmate. I have my proof, so I'm not bothered. And it ain't no 2-second picture. Ain't no switch up here. I stand alone. I don't play those little girl games about no team. That's weird. Now go play with your sausage. I got $1 million project to stress about. Girl, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. You never said that her mama was talking about another cast member. You never said that her mama was talking about another cast member. You said that her mama was praying for you. And Shamia got to talking about Candy. And she hopefully she can't be around your friends. And all of a sudden, you went to the car and you was crying. That's what you said. Me neither, Diva. I can't wait for this reunion. I can't wait for the reunion. Because the receipt that we saw was that Shamia showed a picture of her mama. She showed a picture of the slam pig, and the titties wasn't over her head. And she also had a timestamp that it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning. But I will say this about K. Michelle. K. Michelle, we probably don't speak K. Michelle language, meaning that K. Michelle, sometimes people speak and they speak exaggerate. They exaggerate in things that they say, right? So K. Michelle is probably the person to say it was 4 o'clock in the morning and it's really 11 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? We got to learn how she speak. But now you got $1 million project to stress about. Girl, please. Girl, please. We already heard Shamia will be crying through the reunion. Did they say that? Yeah, she exaggerates everything. She do exaggerate everything. Did Bravo Cody playing Angel's Advocate? No, I don't believe it. Not defending K at all, but Shamia has been trying to make Slam Pig happen. She has been trying to make Slam Pig happen, and I'm not here for it. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. The only time I want to see Slam Pig, I want to see Slam Pig tell Dirty Diana to my face, you tried to fuck my husband. You remember in 1967 when you tried to fuck my husband? Well, Diana, you know that happened now, Diana. Shamia was wrong for bringing it on the show. And I want Sarah to say, now, Diane, you know that happened now. You remember that happened now, Diane. Come on now. You remember in 1972, I caught you in the jacuzzi with him. That's the only time I want to see that happen. I don't think that Shamia lying here, 65. I don't believe that Shamia is lying. I don't believe that Shamia is lying just by the mention of Shamia mentioning their mother's last year, baby. Porsha was tweeting up a storm. Porsha was tweeting up a storm. I don't believe that Shamia is lying. I don't believe that Shamia is mom. I honestly don't believe. Yeah, bring the mama to the stage. Fuck the husband. Slim Pig is no Mama Joyce's birthday or even a nut nor. But see, Dina, Mama Joyce wasn't Mama Joyce. Well, she was always Mama Joyce, but she got a little livelier when Tar came around. But I will never forget when Mama Joyce, Mama Joyce used to be real quiet back in the day. I will never forget when her, Riley, AJ was taking pictures and they tried to get AJ in the picture. It was Mama Joyce, Candy, and Riley. And they was taking pictures they had on black and white, and they asked AJ to get into the picture. And as soon as AJ ass touched the floor where they was on the floor taking pictures at, it seemed like as soon as his ass touched the floor, Mama Joyce's ass rose, and she got up. And Candy gonna ask Mama Joyce, "Why you get out the picture?" And she said, "Why did I need to be in the picture? Why did I need to be in the picture?" So. I feel like that we're gonna get a scene next season. Bravo, I want Bravo. Bravo don't know what the show was. If I was a producer on this show, Shamia and Porsha are coming back until we get a sit down between Diane and because y'all bought this on this show, right? So I want to see Sarah and Diane sitting down with Porsha and Shamia, and we got to get to the bottom of it, and we got to bring the husband in. We got to bring the daddy in. I want to see what's going on. The people don't want to know. We need to know this. They bought it on the show. We're going to have to talk about it. I'm telling y'all, this happened. I believe this happened. This happened. Paula Beachman say Shamia was definitely wrong for bringing that old shit up for the cameras. She should have ended that friendship then instead of holding it into now when Porsha doesn't want to be her friend. But she brought it up because Porsha is following her mama footsteps. It's generational whores. Dirty Diana spoke on Shamia first last season. Let me hold your hand when I tell you this, Classic Quilla. I'm not denying that she spoke about Shamia. She spoke about a dog carrying the bone. But when we talk about the mother's friendships on the show, Shamia brought it up, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Ashanti. Gabor, do you think that Shamia is coming back? Of course, Shamia waited her whole life for this moment. Of course she's coming back. She waited her whole life for this moment. You thought of your money leaving, your changes things. You thought the thought of your money leaving changes things. That's what Joyce did. I believe that Joyce was worried about Riley. These women are almost 70 years old. Don't nobody want to see that. Mo Walker, we want to see it, baby. We do. We do. I don't believe that for 1 second her mama told her that lie. The mamas have moved on. They have not. The daddy and, oh yeah, we got to get the uncle too. I don't believe the uncle story is real. I don't believe the uncle story is real because Porsha ain't say his name. Porsha ain't said his name. Okay? Nope, the mother should be any more involved. We look around, there will be more dirt. Charjay, let me tell you something. You know what makes a good reality show? When there's history amongst the cast. When there's history amongst the cast, baby. When the dirty secrets and stuff with the mamas and stuff start getting out, baby, we want to see that. That's real beef. That's real beef. I want to see that. I'm not about to sit up here and play with y'all and talk. Y'all, I'm so hurt. I don't want to see this. I want to see it. We want to see it. Be honest with yourself. We want to see it, baby. We want to see what was going on with Diana and Sarah back in the day. We want to see it. What's good, Ebony? She said, I actually think one scene needs to just be the moms, then another scene with the moms and Porsha and Shamia. And I want to hear Sarah say, now, Diane, you know that happened now. You know that happened, Diane. In 1978, you know that happened now. I came in my master bedroom and I seen you in that land with my man with your slip on. I caught you in that bed. You know what I'm saying? What Mariah say? I went to my sister's house and I saw her with my brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? In his shirt, smelling just like my brother. I want to see it. I want the dramatics and everything. I want to see it. Ain't nothing but Africans and pastors in Atlanta. And that's another thing with Diva. Porsha don't even know how to lie. Because if I put a pastor on Kelli, I'm definitely not about to put a pastor on Shamia. Right? If I put a pastor on Kelli and I'm lying, I gotta be a dummy to put a pastor on Shamia. I'm gonna give him a lawyer. Let's give him a lawyer. Or at least, Porsha, see, you don't know how to play the game. You don't know how to play the game. You know what I would have put on Shamia if I was gonna lie on a bitch? Excuse me. You know what I would have put on Shamia if I was gonna lie on her? To get up off me? If I was gonna lie, I don't believe in lying on nobody though. But what I would have put on, but Porsha do. Porsha do. That's what she do. But you know what I would have put on Porsha on Shamia if I would have got up off of me? To get up off of me? An NBA player. A player from the Hawks. Because Angela already got it out there. Angela already got it out there that she was already sleeping with a player. What about the NBA players that she was around there fucking? And if I'm telling you, if Porsha would have said that, everybody and their mama would have believed that Shamia. Ain't no way that nobody else would have believed it. A coach or a player, right? Big Tigger, I wouldn't have put Big Tigger on there, baby. I wouldn't have put that on Big Tigger, baby. Not Big Tigger. Big Tigger is unique. Not unique, baby. Porsha is the Black Mamba. It's tired too, though. No, it ain't tired. Thank you for the super chat, Jamil. He said Agorda's statement was overweighted, and now the line is moving on like Maya instead of on very properly. Don't give us bagatelle talk. What? But Angela couldn't make that stick. But Porsha could, though, Diva, because that's her friend. You know, they was out there on the stroll together, just like Diana and Sarah. Well, Dirty Diana and Slam Pig Sarah. They on the stroll together. But, you know, Shamia is in her new life. Shamia is in her new life. She got, you know what I'm saying? She got picked up. She got upgraded. Okay? Everybody would have been saying, we knew if Porsha told Angela the info, Bebop Plus, right? We don't have a grave yard big enough for Porsha's bodies. My God. I don't think that they was checking for Shamia. NBA players like them, funny looking girls or boys. Porsha said online it was a roster. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you had got online, if you had got on the reality show and said that my mama was trying to fuck your daddy, and it was a lie, I'm emptying the clip. My mama? This is what I'm saying. If you tell me Porsha don't play about her mama and she didn't empty the clip, you playing with your mama. The way that I would have emptied the clip on Shamia, nobody would have been able to say mama around me at all. You would have known I don't play about my mama. I would have emptied the clip. The shit that I would have said about Shamia, Gerald would have threw her and Shiloh and Shia outside. They would have been outside once I got through with her. Porsha play about her mama. Porsha play about her mama. She do. Yeah, they was on the stroll together. Shamia, this is not for you, baby. You want to play nice and fair with snakes for Porsha? Call Kenya. She doesn't have a humble bone in her body. These hoes can't see you, Shamia. They broke. A roster they probably share. But they both had rosters. Okay, well, you know, I believe that they both had. I do believe that it's somebody that they both got in common on their roster, and that's Candy.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
They both share Candy on their roster. Shamia can say all she wants to in her new life. Candy was over there kissing on Candy was kissing on Shamia in the club. And you notice that when it came out that Shamia was kissing on Candy in the club at the reunion, Candy ain't never get online and say, I just want y'all to know that ain't true. I didn't kiss on Candy. I mean, Shamia wasn't kissing in the club because Candy ain't gonna lie about it. Candy not gonna lie about it. Candy was kissing on Shamia in the club. But Shamia got daughters and stuff now. Shamia is married and stuff now. And so she don't want that to get out. She was definitely kissing on her in the club, baby. Let's be for real. They both was kissing on Candy because these girls used to run together. Run together. Mm-hmm. Candy did say that was not true. When did she say it? When did she say it? Because I believe that she doing both. She was doing them both. Yes, Candy was kissing on her. Because I'll never forget. Remember when they went to see, I've been here since day one. Y'all remember season 8? When Shamia was a friend of the show and they sent her to Miami before everybody got there. And she came and opened up the door to the mansion with a bathing suit on. And Candy was like, damn. I was like, Candy, what's going on? Now Shamia said she ain't never did that. Shamia was a virgin before she met Gerald Child. Yeah, baby. Candy wanted her a piece of that, baby. She doing both. Yeah. Oh, yes. Candy wanted a piece of that, baby. Shimmy, shimmy. Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, shimmy now. Mm-hmm. You remember Shamia was over there crying? Did Cynthia kick Porsha in the pussy? She was over there crying. Yes, she was. Over there crying on the boat. Girl, please. Oh, Jesus. See? With that China moon rag on her head. Girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they share a roster. They share a roster. How do you remember Desiree? Because I have watched every season, every episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and sometimes when I be bored, sometimes I go back and watch the reunions. Sometimes when I be bored, I go back and watch the reunions. I speak Housewives. The good ones. The good ones. If Porsha's talking, she is lying. You know, I believe, for me, I don't believe nothing that Porsha say unless it's receipts. And my thing with Porsha is that she keep on saying you the receipt. Porsha, you are one of the biggest liars that we have ever seen on reality TV. So when you sit up here talking about you the receipt, your word don't hold no weight. You had the biggest scandal in Real Housewives history. You had the biggest scandal in Real Housewife history. And this is the thing about people that be saying that Porsha don't be lying, baby. Porsha can't even be honest and tell us that she was with a married man, and we all know it. We all know it. We all know it. You can't even be honest and say that she was with a married man. You want to dance around it. Girl, bye. Candy denied it when Porsha said, I don't remember that Lawrence Blair. If she denied it, she didn't do it loud enough. She should have did a speak on it. And she should have, and so everybody could say it. The Shamia in the Bikini Miami just aired last night on Samsung's Bravo Real Housewives Vault channel. Candy was pregnant. Yes, she was pregnant. Yes, she was. Porsha tried to stop Nene and Marlo's bag. They both lied. They literally started season lying on cast members. I mean, Phaedra said that Porsha co-signed it years ago. A psychopath. He wasn't married. Yeah, I finally caught a lie. He was married, baby. Porsha lied saying she loves Simon. I don't know why anyone who would want to be friends with Porsha. She's a liar and untrustworthy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. But y'all, that's all I got here. Porsha lied on Phaedra, if we want to be really honest about it. What did she lie on Phaedra about? And I hopefully, see, Andy, I wish that Andy would do this is what Andy them ought to do. And it can be done. Because we know now that they shoot Love Island 2 days before we actually see it. I feel like that Andy should wait until the season ends. And once the season ends, give them 2 weeks, 1 week for the reunion and stuff to be aired. Because again, I don't think that Andy them have the pulse of what we really want to see at the reunion. And the stuff that they be talking about, we don't care about. I want to know who Porsha and Phaedra had in common. We need to get that at the reunion. Because, you know, they both say that they both used to date the same person. Who in the fuck did Porsha and Phaedra mess with together? Right? We need the answers to that. It's a lot of stuff that we need answers to at this reunion. And they need to do the reunion. If it's 10 hours, if they got some editors in there, they should be able to get that. They should be able to get that reunion done and edit the reunion real quick. They should be able to do that real quick. Within a week. Teresa and Joe had the biggest scandal of all time in housewife history. Did they? I want to say the biggest scandal that I ever seen in housewife history was Taylor's husband over there beating on her and then committed suicide. Baby, that man actually unalived himself. To me, that was huge. I didn't even watch Beverly Hills at the time when that happened, and that was, baby, That was crazy. It's been more than one person in common. It gotta be. Porsha throwing plates. Porsha, J, are you saying that they got candy in common too? Because I believe that Porsha messed with the girls too. Porsha just won't ever admit it on camera. Porsha is not going to, I mean, not Porsha, Phaedra. I believe that Phaedra messed with girls too. She's never going to admit it on camera. Right? Phaedra lied about her due date and shit. And lied about it when she got pregnant and still standing on the lie to this day. Right? Phaedra is not going to put anything out there that makes her, that paint her in a bad light. But when she said that she was over there on tastyblack.com, that let me know all I needed to know about her. That let me know all I wanted to know, what I needed to know about it. And did you hear when she said that she needs to go on a double date? Phaedra messed with girls and stuff too. Thank you for this, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Thank you for the super chat, Ali. She said, I have a feeling they did the reunion early so the fans can ask about the mamas. Can't ask about the mamas, but we gonna want the mamas next year. We gonna want the mamas next year. Cause we gotta know. The way some of y'all hatred for Porsha is steeped in misogyny and respectability politics is crazy. I see how they was burning witches back in the day. Oh, she was flirting hard with Sway. She was. She was. But y'all, that is all I got for today. Okay. Let me see what else y'all seeing. I thought she Phaedra wanted her. Wow, what? Wow, what, Monique? What's good, Monique? Wow, what? Wow, what? I must be old school because we should not involve our elders. But we got her. That was her ace in the hole. That was her ace in the hole. Now I'm going right at your mama. Me? I'm going right at your mama. The burning witches back in the day, we give Porsha a lot of credit. They do. You know, I feel like, you know, listen. Okay. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all, I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25